Hello, I'm Rachel Jones and this is Kalkine TV's Trending News. In their World Economic Outlook update, the International Monetary Fund is set to decrease the projected global economic growth rate for 2022 and 2023. Now, back in April, they cut the global rate forecast by 3.6% for this year and next. Now they're warning the global economic outlook could get worse. Managing Director of the IMF, Kristalina Georgieva, outlined an exceptionally uncertain global outlook in a meeting with G20 finance ministers and central bank governors. She highlighted that due to the escalating conflict in Ukraine, there's now more pressure on commodity and food prices. The world's financial circumstances are tightening more than previously anticipated. Economic activities also hampered by ongoing worldwide pandemic-related disruptions and new supply chain bottlenecks. She further highlighted rising inflation and said there should still be downside risks which might become more severe, especially if inflation becomes more persistent. The rising inflation would call for even harsher policy changes, which might hurt gross domestic product and intensify spillovers, particularly in emerging and developing nations. The high debt to GDP countries will experience more difficulties because of their constrained policy options. She used the current economic crisis of Sri Lanka as a cautionary tale. The forthcoming adversaries to the global economy and the challenges stemming from rising inflation and the Russia-Ukraine war were also discussed during the meeting. Ultimately, this has put pressure on the International Monetary Fund to decrease the projected global growth rate for 2022 and 2023. Now stay tuned to Kalkine for all the latest business and economic news. I'm Rachel, signing off for now.